Let's unbox some WWE figures.
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video, and today we have a ton of WWE figures to unbox in one video. All of WWE Legends Elite Series 25, this old Macho Man New Gen Mattel Creations exclusive Ultimate Edition that I never opened, I don't know why. We have the Target exclusive pay-per-view limited edition full gear Hangman Page. I paid $6 for this figure. And we have a ton of figures from Main Event Series 151. We're gonna open them all. Before we jump into the unbox-a-thon, as you guys can see, another little sneak peek at the freaking new Bretto Live display. I moved, if you guys didn't know, from my last display. This, compared to what it used to look like, it's gonna dwarf what my last setup looked like. Dude, just a little, once again, a little sneak peek. This is an Ultimate Edition shelf. It's like a freaking 6-foot tall shelf. Only Ultimate Editions. Insane. An entire arena. Over there, insane. This wall that I'm looking at that you guys can't see and I'm not showing anyone yet. Insane. Being realistic, it's probably 40% done. I started some action figure shelves yesterday, but mostly I've been working on wall art a lot lately. Like hanging belts and hanging posters and memorabilia, signatures. It's so dang cool. If you guys have notifications on for the Bretto Live channel, when you see the new video, like somewhere along the lines of like the live room tour, 2025 room tour, figure room tour, something like that, click on that video. Trust me, you're not gonna want to freaking miss that. All right, normally when we get brand new like WWE Elite figures like this, Legend Series 25, I'll do one video on Legend Series 25, but it doesn't really get a lot of views. I don't know why. When we ever do Legends Elite Series, it doesn't do well, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit, get some other random figures, and do one video unboxing a ton of Mattel figures with my face in the frame. So, starting off first, a figure that I've been freaking waiting for a long time, a new Sid Justice, or Psycho Sid. Very cool looking figure coming with the Winged Eagle Championship. Sid, a classic character, insanely tall, absolute big man. He's Psycho. He's freaking Psycho Sid. Here's a look at the packaging. All the figures out of WWE Legends Series 25, we're going to be unboxing them all in this video. Oh, and by the way, you can't see me. It's growing back. It's coming back, guys. The perm is probably gonna come back. I'll probably go back to the perm. I'll probably never do a buzz cut ever again, honestly. I don't know. I don't think it's my thing. Straight up, I don't think it's my style. And just like that, we got Mr. Sid Justice out of the box. Here he is, looking amazing. We haven't seen a Sid Justice in a long time. The last one we saw didn't even have TrueFX side scan technology. It does come with this entrance jacket right here, and I wish I could say I was excited about this, but this should have been cloth. Straight up, bro. Like, this is the same mold we saw all those years ago with the last Sid Justice. Get that out of here. But as far as a good accessory, nice Winged Eagle Championship right here. This would go great with a Kevin Owens right now. Interchangeable hands, we're seeing a wide variety. We got a set of open hands over here and then pointing hands and microphone holding hands, which I already have on the figure. Here's the figure in a really good close-up. Skin looks exactly like Sid Justice. They absolutely nailed it. He's got the long curly hair going all the way around to the back. As far as the Jack Triple H torso, normally I hate on this torso, but I actually feel like it works for this Sid Justice. He was absolutely shredded back in the day. Very tall action figure. Normally these are like 6-inch action figures. That's about 7 inches if you ask me. You got the white wrist tape right there, black elbow pad on this side, double jointed arms, which is always amazing. Articulation feels really good. Figures that I've been getting from Mattel recently, the articulation's been absolutely spot on, like literally. And I've seen photos on Instagram too of people saying the articulation's still bad. I haven't had any issues. As far as the rest of the attire, you are just gonna have the black trunks, black knee pads, and black boots. No logos on anything. At the end of each figure unboxing, I will say if I recommend this figure. If you were a fan of Sid Justice, I highly recommend this action figure. I think it portrays him amazingly in action figure form. If you need a Winged Eagle title, another great perk to this action figure. Do I like the rubber vest? No, but I still think it's a really solid looking action figure. And do I recommend it? Yes! We're gonna bounce around. I'm not just gonna do all of Legend Series 25 back to back to back to back. So we're gonna be unboxing this Andre Chase figure from Chase University. Chase University, if you guys aren't familiar with the tag team, it's gonna be this NXT faction, or at least was. I believe they're split up. Really unique attire. Normally I wouldn't buy a basic like this, but this was too unique, and this is his first action figure right here. As you can see, it does say Bret right there. My coworker Christian actually wrote that on there, which is very interesting. Andre Chase, very cool. Let's crack him open. First impressions of the action figure, I do think it looks good. I am digging the head scan. I think it definitely resembles Andre Chase. I like the little like high school style of football paint under his eyes. That's very cool. Hair's looking clean. This like shirt he's got going on is wild. Pretty solid articulation up top. As far as the knees though, very friggin' stiff. Like that's gonna take some power to frickin' get those bent. Nice pinstripe going down his pants, and then the shoes topping it off at the bottom. Those look really cool. Those are like some types of shoes that you could pop on like a Roman Reigns figure or something. That would look pretty good. Topping it off with the gun hands, pretty freaking awesome, dude. I also have Thea Hale. I can't wait to put those side by side. And I believe Mattel also did announce a Duke Hudson figure, which we're also going to be getting. So once we get Thea Hale, which I'm going to be unboxing in this video, we already have Andre Chase. Putting those all together, even though it's not really a faction anymore, it's still really cool, and they all have really unique attire. So if you want to create Chase University, I do recommend Andre Chase, because you can't have Chase University without this man right here. Bret the Hitman Hart. Very similar to Bret's we've been seeing with the all pink. Second figure out of this series that's coming with a Winged Eagle Championship. So if you don't want Sid, but you want the Winged Eagle title, but you need a Bret, here is your figure. Also part of Legend Series 25. Packaging is very similar to Sid Justice. As you can see right there, the little read up, amount of people in the series. You guys want to know who the Chase is? Ravishing Rick Rude. So look out for that Chase. It's like a United States Championship here. I have it. I'm going to be showing it off in the video. We are going to unbox Bret Hart right now. Boom! 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 There is Bret the Hitman Hart. I believe this is a WrestleMania 9. That one, Coliseum WrestleMania. That was in, I think it was in Vegas, right? That's when he faced Yokozuna, and then Hulk Hogan cashed in his Invisible Money in the Bank contract. Anyway, that's off topic. Here is the Bret Hart action figure. Do I think it looks good right now? Yes, but I do have my gripes with this action figure. We are gonna go in depth right now. Same title belt we saw with Psycho Sid. There's the Winged Eagle title belt. Beautiful title. Interchangeable hands. We got open hands as well as fisted hands and microphone holding hands, which I have on the figure already. And topping off the accessories with these nice pair of Bret Hart style of sunglasses, which look really nice. I do like these a lot. There's a nice glaze over them to show that they're really shiny. Really nice sunglasses, but you're probably gonna want to be keeping those on because I do not know about that head scan right there. What do you guys think of that Bret Hart head? I just don't like the eyes, like, whatsoever on that Bret. Let me know what you think. I think the hair looks fine. The hair's very cool. Oof, I do not like that head scan. The attire's dope. I love the white pinstriping on the top, the hearts, his logo there. On the back, I am having some issues with my Hitman logo. As you can see, like, the N's a little misplaced. The M is also a little misplaced, so that's kind of odd. And I spoke a little too soon. You guys know how I said the Sid Justice articulation was great? Okay, torso, arms work fine. No issues with that. Legs, that's all I'm getting. That is all I'm getting when it comes to legs. Bringing them forward, I'll break them off. They will literally snap off if I push them any more. That is insane, dude. Like, that is bad leg articulation. I haven't had that issue in a minute either. As far as new ankle pivot, that works amazing. I love that new style of ankle pivot. And there's a nice, like, light pink tint to these boots. Do I think you guys need this Bret Hart in your collection? No. If you have the Ultimate Edition Target exclusive, I think that'd do great for a Bret Hart that looks very similar to this. But if you do want the specific, once again, I think it's the WrestleMania 9 attire, then obviously you're gonna need this figure. But dude, that leg articulation, ooh, that is bad. I'm not sure if that's every copy. I remember finding this figure a while ago in Target, and I was like, oh, dude, that freaking head scan looks like absolute garbage. Look at that Hangman Page head scan. If you guys aren't familiar with Hangman Page, AEW superstar, and that looks nothing like it. Trust me on that. It looks absolutely horrendous. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that head scan. As far as the attire, though, it's from Full Gear. Looks pretty cool. Comes with the AEW Championship. I thought I was going to be paying $10 for this figure, but I rang it up at checkout. It came up as $6, so that was freaking awesome. We are going to unbox this Hangman Page that I paid $6 for because I ain't paying 20 bucks for this garbage. As you can see, I absolutely mutilated that packaging, but it's not about the packaging. We let him breathe. Here is the Hangman Page figure, and actually looking at that head scan a little bit more, I don't know, man. It's not as bad as I thought. I'm kind of going back on my word a little bit. It's still not great, okay? It's not as bad as I thought. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship, always a nice accessory to get. Hangman Page does come with his bang hand right there, and we also are seeing a open interchangeable hand, 2 of those, and you don't have to be stuck with that hand. As far as the entrance jacket, this entrance jacket's pretty fire. Yes, it is rubber, but there's still some pretty nice decals on it. You got Hangman going across the back, the gold coming up here on the front of the shoulders. It's very nice. It's very soft rubber. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Head scan, low-key, a high 5 out of 10. Low key, that head scan's actually not too bad, man. The hair looks great. As far as the AEW articulation, you guys know how it works. The diaphragm doesn't work too well, but it's the AEW articulation. You guys know how it is. Double jointed arms, black wrist tape, black elbow pad. Pants are really freaking cool. Great articulation to the side. As far as going forward, yeah, not too much, as you can see. The belt is actually a separate piece, so you could slide it up the pants if you want. Obviously, you're going to want it down there or around there. But yeah, the belt's actually really fire. And he's got some pretty nice decals here on the side. These little streamers are molded on. The knee pads look good. Decals on the boots. The soles are painted. So in the end, do I recommend this Hangman Page figure? For $6, I do recommend it. For $20, I don't know about that. The time has come. Ravishing Rick Rude. He's coming with a brand new mold of WCW World Heavyweight title. That's not just the regular WWE World Heavyweight Championship, big gold painted over. No, this is actually a new mold. Super duper dope. In a recent short, I actually found somebody that swapped one of these titles. Insane. Check out Bretto Live Shorts. I post one every single day. The regular version's the darker of the two. The chase is very colorful and very American patriotic-esque. So here's a look at his packaging. Ravishing Rick Rude. A little bit about him. Rest of the series. You guys know the whole deal with that. Let's get Rick Rude out of the box. Ravishing Rick Rude. A figure I was actually very excited for out of this series. Because, dude, look at those pants. Probably the most egotistical pants I have ever seen on a Mattel figure. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in a second. But let's have a look at this brand new WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Look at how gorgeous that thing looks. Definitely some more molding and tooling that went into these plates than just a regular big gold. There's just a regular big gold there on the bottom, and then you have the brand new WCW one on the top. You could definitely see the difference now if you didn't before. This is an amazing title. But don't be like that person I found in the short and swap that big gold for this. Just buy the figure. It's a great figure. Trust me, you're going to want this Rick Rude once I show it off. Interchangeable hands. We got these taunting hands right here. We got some fisted hands and microphone holding hands. I have them on the figure. The Rick Rude regular version. We will do the chase here in a second. Head scan. Amazing. Before we get to the pants, look at how freaking insane that Rick Rude looks. Looking a little older, obviously, because this is going to be his WCW run, so he's not going to have the long, ravishing hair. You can see the mustache looks amazing. Dolph Ziggler style torso. No elbow pads, no wrist tape, just double jointed arms. Articulation on this Rude. I was getting a little worried there after that Bret Hart. No, we're working fine. Everything's working good on this Rick Rude. I'm really excited about it. Let's have a look at some of the logos on these pants. First of all, numero uno, the only perfect human, world class, awesome elite, cream of the crop. On this side it says Rick. On this side it says Rude. That's actually really cool. In the knee articulation, it's hard to tell, but it says all-time great, top-notch, exquisite, supreme, champion of champions, most egotistical attire on a Mattel figure we've ever seen. This is insane, but I love it. It's freaking awesome. All these different logos, if you really take the time to read them all and look at them all, it's really fun. That's a lot of fun. Topping it off at the bottom with the white laces, and then on the bottom, you're going to be getting the white painted soles with that brand new toe articulation, or foot articulation, I should say. Ankle pivot, baby. Now, to answer the question, do I recommend this Rick Rude? The answer is 100% yes. I don't have a gripe with this figure. It's amazing. Maybe he could have came with a robe, some sort of cloth good. He didn't, but you got to remember, we're seeing that brand new World Championship. That makes up for all of that. And the attire's awesome. I recommend this Rick Rude. Here is the chase. The chase is going to be more based off of his United States Championship run with the United States style of attire. He is also coming with the world title. Packaging's the same, so I'm not gonna show that off again. Let's get the chase out of the box. The Rick Rude chase. That was a terrible box hit. Is it just as good as the regular? Let's find out. He is coming with the same accessories as the regular, so we're not gonna go over him again. But yeah, we do have that new championship. No WCW United States Championship with this figure. I think it would have been pretty cool, but I am lucky enough to have a WCW United States Championship, so I'm able to put it on there, which is really cool. It does have the same head scan as the regular, just looks just as good, man. Absolutely insanely realistic head scan. And here is a look at these insane pants right here. Not as egotistical as the regular, very patriotic pants right here. Literally the American flag all over the place. It does say WCW United States Champion right there. Picture of Rick Rude, like as if he were like a president right there. On this side, instead of saying Rick this time, it says USA. And then over here, instead of Rude, it says Champ. And then on the back, you do have the bald eagle with a bunch of cool banners. Rick Rude right there again. Like you could literally turn these legs inside out and see more detail. There's some white white and black inside of the legs. Just some crazy freaking paint apps on these freaking pants. And then as far as the boots, they're the same as the regular right there. So say you only want one Rick Rude. To answer the question, which one is better, the Chase or the regular? Now that's tough, man. At first, when I saw him in the box, I was like, okay, the Chase 100%. The patriotic looks so good. But after really reading all these decals on the regular, I don't know. It's tough. It really is. But I'm going to go with the Chase. If you see the Chase on the pegs, pick up the Chase over the regular, unless you prefer the pants over here more. Either way, whatever one you choose, you're going to be getting a great Rick Rude. This basic Roman Reigns, I was so back and forth on buying. Like, I had it in my hand, I put it back. Had it in my hand again in a different store, put it back. I finally pulled the trigger, spent the $10 you need to spend to get this Roman Reigns. Obviously, it's not a lot of money, but this Roman Reigns looks pretty good. Greatness Amongst You t-shirt, very unique, part of Series 151 of the new main event series. They just renamed the basic series main event series, but the rest of the people on the series, you got the Temu Tribal Chief in there, and same series as Mr. Andre Chase. Let's get this Roman Reigns out. All right, the Roman Reigns figure can breathe. Greatness Amongst You? Is there with this figure? Let's find out. As far as the head scan, I do think, yeah, it looks exactly like Roman Reigns. It is a promo head scan, so it's going to have the bun, which is pretty freaking cool. 100% removable, so if you have the Ultimate Edition, dude, put it on there. There's a promo Roman Reigns. Looks pretty freaking awesome. Decal on the chest, Greatness Amongst You with the goat horns coming off the RR logo. Pretty freaking sick, I'm not gonna lie. We're also seeing a very minor logo on the back. You can see a shadow of Roman doing the Superman punch with the red. Pretty cool. Painted on sleeves. Arms are absolutely jacked. 2 microphone holding hands, which is pretty cool, so you can put the microphone in either hand. Obviously, this is a promo Roman Reigns. See the tattoo partially coming out of the sleeve. As far as the pants, we do get that new style of articulation here with the basics, which is working better than those freaking Bret Hart legs. Oh my god. Knees not stiff at all compared to Andre Chase. Those are great. And then topping it off the bottom with Roman Reigns' drippy gym shoes, the red and the black matching the shirt. So do I recommend the main event Series 151 Roman Reigns? I do. Only if you don't have a promo Roman Reigns already. Say you've gotten a promo Roman Reigns in the past. Is this one a must? Maybe not, unless you like the logo. And the head scan's pretty nice too. I do like head scan. So in the end, I guess I do kind of recommend this Roman. It's a pretty nice figure. Figure I've been very curious about getting out of the box, Mr. Justin Hawk Bradshaw. How funny is this? He was just on Monday Night Raw this past Monday, JBL, and here he is, a figure of him as Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Insane, wild character, never even knew he went by that name. It's insane until this figure was announced. There's a look at the back. You can see a little read-up on Justin Hawk Bradshaw, which I'm actually going to read. Let's get Justin Hawk Bradshaw out of the box and see if this figure is any good. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, here he is, a figure that I've been very curious about ever since seeing its announcement, seeing that it was going to be released, and this figure delivered. This is a freaking awesome action figure, very, very unique. So my fellow owners of the Defining Moments Cody Rhodes figure, you guys know what this accessory is all about. Check it out. We got the cowbell strap accessory right here. So if you guys got the From the Vault Cody Rhodes, that one didn't come with this. So if you want to fully complete the Defining Moments and have an Ultimate Edition robe on top of that, pick up this Justin Hawk Bradshaw and you got yourself that accessory. It's a very cool one. You got the little cowbell. You could remove interchangeable hands on figures and attach these straps to figures. You do have these rock-on interchangeable hands. Topping it off with this really unique, like, country-style trench coat right here, like classic Western-style trench coat. Look at all these like black little like strings hanging off the shoulders, off the back. Nice collar, cleaning it all up at the top. And dude, the black interior, like this is a really, really nice cloth good that I am glad is not rubber. Into the figure itself, we have a young JBL. You could definitely tell that they were going for the young look here to create Justin Hawk Bradshaw, and they nailed it ×2 in that face. I'm digging the facial expression. Nice little strand of hair going across the side of his face here, and then you turn it around, the rest of it's back here. Little tie right there, which is very nice. He does have the classic JBL style of torso that they've used on his past elites. Nice brown elbow pad over here with the double jointed elbow articulation. Black wrist tape on the right. Pants are pretty unique. We do have the JB logo over there. Red pants, little stripe at the top, and then on the back it says the Hawk. Leg articulation, let's go. 3 of 4 were good out of the series. The only one I had trouble with the leg articulation was the Bret Hart. 2 different color knee pads. That normally does not happen with WWE Elite figures. So we got a brown one on the right, black one one on the left. Very different. Boot articulation, very similar to that Dusty Rhodes, how I wasn't really able to turn it side to side. I'm having a very similar issue with that because the leg actually goes down into the actual boot itself, so it's tough to move. But we do have that new style of ankle pivot right here, which is pretty solid with white painted soles. This is easily the most unique figure out of the series. I don't think anybody was ever expecting a Justin Hawk Bradshaw. My only gripe with it in the end is going to be that he doesn't come with a cowboy hat. He was displayed on the packaging with the hat, so you would think that he would come with the hat. Same thing with the Ravishing Rick Rude. I forgot to mention, the Ravishing Rick Rude on the packaging was displayed with his arm tattoo, but did not have his arm tattoo on the figure. Very interesting. But do I recommend this Justin Hawk Bradshaw? Yes and no. I feel like not a lot of people are going to be familiar with this character, so that's going to be a reason not to add it to their collection. But if you're a Legends collector, if you like collecting unique styles of wrestling figures, this is definitely your figure right here. Thea Hale! Main Event Series 151. Once again, this isn't the regular version. The regular, as she's displayed right here, she's wearing black. Here, she's wearing the Chase University red and white. So I didn't want the regular, the black attire. It didn't match with the Andre Chase. So I was like, bro, I don't want that. I hunted down the Chase. Luckily, I was able to find one in a Walmart toy hunt, which is on the channel. Check it out. It's a banger. So without further ado, let's get her out. So, do I like the Thea Hale action figure? Articulation-wise, no, I do not. This figure is very stiff. I was having a lot of tough times here with the arms, which are stiff as snot, the legs, which are also stiff as snot. So it's a very stiff action figure, but it doesn't look good. Yes, bro. I'm digging the head scan. I think they captured Thea Hale absolutely amazingly there. Her blonde hair is really long, going all the way to her back. The attire is great. Chase you on the top. Everything looks good. It's just the articulation is bad. Similar to that Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh my gosh, it's just a block. It feels like a block that you cannot move. You know what I mean? I mean, you can move the articulation. It's just very stiff. So there is 2 of 3. We just need Duke Hudson, and then we can complete OG Chase University, which would be really cool to get a Duke Hudson because he has a really unique look as well. So it would be pretty cool to get him. And the last figure that came out a couple years ago that I never got around to unboxing, we have that new gen Macho Man figure. Like, if you purchased the new generation arena and backed it before a certain amount of days, you also got this Macho Man figure, which was pretty freaking awesome. And I never opened it. I don't know why. So we're going to open it right here. It comes with a whole commentator desk. It's a great looking figure. Why did I never open this action figure? I have no clue. This is a sick Macho Man commentary action figure right here that I cannot wait to go in depth on. But before we do that, he is coming with a whole announce table playset practically. We're gonna have a look at that before we have a look at this amazing action figure. So we have the entire announce table right here coming with these freaking monitors that we normally see with the regular announce desk. We've got some classic microphones on both sides. We got 2 mics, a whole entire headset right there that we could use for everybody. This entire cloth covering under, or on top of, I should say, a regular brown table. It is breakaway, by the way. It breaks away in the center, so if you want to send a guy through it, you can. But dude, it comes with an entire classic style of announce desk, bro. This is how it used to be, man. Monitors sitting right on the table. It's crazy. Comes with 2 blue commentator chairs right here with some nice padding. We're seeing 2 options with cloth goods here. You could either have a long sleeve checkered design, or you could have a nice cow style of design, short sleeve, which has like some nice fluffy ends right here that are cut super dope. The long sleeve's Velcro in the front, the short sleeve's gonna be Velcro in the back, and the long sleeve has some crazy streamers right here, and it says Macho Man. The reason he's coming with 2 hats, because if you look on the inside of one of them over here, this one has the headset built into it. This one does not. They're the same hat technically. Once you put that hat on the Macho Man and you get it set up right, obviously you're gonna want to give it some time and set it up right. Once it's on good, like, you could really make this Macho Man look accurate with the mic right in front of his face. The glasses definitely finish off the head right there. The checkered design being continued there. I must say though, interchangeable hands are definitely lacking. He only comes with 2 sets as an Ultimate Edition. That's kind of lacking, not gonna lie. We are seeing 2 different interchangeable head scans. So we got a smiling Macho and then we got a mad Macho. We have a solid style of torso going on here. Works pretty well with the diaphragm. Butterflies are nice. Arms are definitely too skinny here. They just look small compared to the torso. They just look like twigs growing off a tree. But I do like the wrist tape and the finger tape. Very cool. As far as the pants, I'm getting like NWO vibes with these pants with the black and white. They're not based off of NWO, but you guys see what I mean? I love like how you could feel all this different like molding here, which is really nice. Even continuing on to the back. Some of it goes over the boot here, which is pretty wild. There's laces on the back of the boots and the front of the boots. And I wish I could say like, oh, new style of ankle pivot down here, but no, it is the old style because this is an Ultimate Edition from a while ago. But we do have the toe articulation, which is pretty dope. Do I recommend this figure? Well, the segment's actually kind of pointless because this figure's no longer available unless they re-release it in a greatest hits line or something like that, which I could actually possibly see happening. But this Macho Man's amazing. If you ever get the opportunity to get your hands on this commentator style of Macho Man, I highly recommend that you pull the trigger on it. I'm not really sure what this figure is going for right now, but it looks amazing. See what I mean? Once you like properly position that commentary hat, it looks so good. And the pointing interchangeable hand, yeah, it might have been the only other set we see, but it's pretty nice. It works with this Macho. And here's the other shirt on there. Just a really clean looking figure, man. How did I never open this, bro? I don't know. And just like that, here's every single figure that we unboxed in this video. I didn't want to film like a bunch of random different videos on all of them. Like, you know what? Let's just put them all in the same video, man. Legend Series 25, some basics, and an old Ultimate Edition. Like, that Macho Man's amazing, dude. That's a great figure. Let me know what you guys thought about this unbox-a-thon of a bunch of Mattel. And we can't forget about that one AEW figure we did, that Hangman Page. Let me know what your favorite figure was that I unboxed in this video. For me, it's easily gonna be the Macho Man. He's gonna kind of steal the spotlight. If it wasn't for that Macho Man, though, I would have chose the Rick Rudes. I was very, very impressed with those Rick Rude action figures. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bretto Live is out.